great side laners and 5v5.
But is all ready to go.
I think both teams know that this is really important for both sides. So
what's going on here? Mystic is desperately trying to not use his summoners, and he's missed his autos like 3 or 4 times. He's gonna flash in and give away first blood to KT. That was a very confusing.
I think Smap, he's gonna have hard time, but they just need to end this game before level 16, that's all.
Oh man. Here we go, Spirit is behind them, and that's gonna be the knockup. You see the ultimate comes in, that will secure the kill, but now Spirit in a rough spot as aiming is gonna rotate up, and they're just gonna trade it 1-for-1, the kill going the way of MF, but
yeah, I guess they are not, they really don't wanna bleed more at this point.
Spirit is trying to run away here, he's gonna get knocked up, and that is one dead bear. Just tries to get a ward down in the river, get any kind of vision.
Yeah, KT still, how they can engage against Braum? That is my question. So maybe Bono really needs to work on his pillar.
That seems like what he's trying to do. You see him up in the front. And he's gonna get dived on here by Spirit. Bono taking a lot of damage. The subjugate has to be used, and just like that, they bait out a very important ultimate, and so.
Yeah, they just found the answer. Just 5v5.
Okay, here we go. Tucson is going to catch Braum, and he dies.
Yeah.
And now Ornn is like, I can help now. He gets a lot of damage down onto Ben. But that's a big ultimate onto Bono, who does not have his flash, and he will be burned down and taken down in the end. That's 2 kills seemingly for free, given over to Afrika. It's MF. Doesn't have that much range, as now aiming has to flash away. And everybody on the side of KT are just running away. They're just getting caught here for free as a double kill goes to Keen.
Because there's no way I can let engage well.
Well, they can try to one-shot Keen. That's one way to do it, as this is not a good fight for Afrika. They've got to run. So, Afrika need to be careful. They're just going to turn here and kill Bono. Okay.
Fly is just playing on them.
Tucson feels forced to go in there, as Spirit was actually going 1v1 versus aiming, and now he's going to get gunbladed, but no ultimate here for Keen. Doesn't seem to matter. Nice knockup by Smeb, but it might not be enough, although Spirit is going to be burst down. But he was just the sacrificial lamb for Keen to follow up and do about 6,000 damage is what it felt like in about 3 seconds. I suppose that, well, Mystic is going to get caught here. He doesn't have flash, but they're able to turn it around. A big ultimate from the Orianna, but a huge bullet time on the follow-up is going to make Afrika disengage. Flashing in now is Keen. He's just going for it. As the ultimate comes down, he says, you don't have Jack. You don't have flash. I'm just going to get right on top of you and take down your life. And he does it just like that. Keen says, I am in total control of this game alone. And it looks like this might just be the end of the game. Some desperate defense here coming in from KT. It's a big shield, but the Trundle does 0 against the Scale, Ashe, and Orianna right now. They're going to go for it. They're just targeting down the Nexus. They want to make sure that they can end this game. But GG in about 32 minutes.
Minute 22, right?
Yeah.
So
he didn't even do the most damage in the game, but his damage was...
Afrika Freaks. There's an announcement to make. Due to Pawn having some fever, so therefore he was sent home. Therefore, Chonghyun and Lira will conduct this post-game analysis. I hope you get well as soon as possible, Pawn. So, KT and Afrika clashed in Game 1. Let's recap the draft. KT Rollster had to roll the snowball much faster than those of Afrika Freaks, because they had Karma, MF, Trundle, as well well as Rakan. However, Africa Freaks champions had superior range over those of KT. And that's exactly why MF and Trundle had to grow the snowball faster. But Africa Freaks responded with some of the scaling champions, and then they were able to stall the game long enough to take the victory over KT. So in the early game, KT was able to start to build up some snowball, especially bolstering the bot lane by Bono. As you can see, Ash and Brown were engaged by Rakan and MF, and once Bono intervenes and assists the kill, gets the first blood onto Mystic. And then KT was able to push the wave and crash the minions after securing the first blood, and then immediately rotates to the mid. So the 4 players at the bottom side of the map were really proficient at such plays. Once you can see, Kuro looking for opportunities. And while doing so, KT was able to take the dragon easily to continue piling up their snowball, which is kind of resembling KT style, play style. And they didn't forget that they are very proficient at taking the Rift Herald as well by their superior rotation, and they took the Herald as well. And while doing so, if they are able to get rid of the top turret, then KO doesn't really have the opportunity to develop and gets put enough to carry the game. And once again, Rakan and Trundle rotate to the top to harass KO and then get rid of the top tower in the end as well. However, after that, KO was able to farm without much difficulties, and Ornn had no power to intervene onto KO's growth. And in the end, that's why KO was able to dominate the team fights and eventually close out the game for Africa's favor. And once both KL and Orianna were able to develop without much issues, as you can see here, KT crashed the waves on the side lanes, which in professional scenes, this means that they're going to conglomerate into one for a team fight. Right now, Ornn and Karma are absent in the scene of team fight. However, KT got picked by Africa Freaks champions and then lost 2 champions as a result. Therefore, they had no power to resist Africa Freaks from taking the Nashor. So both Keen and Fly displayed some stellar performances. Therefore, let's check who's the player of the game for Game 1. It is Fly on his Orianna. It's his first POG. Fly has been improving lately and showing off his skills with Control Mage. He proved that he's capable of carrying in the late game. And his decision making was very stellar, was very impressive. Even Kale and Ash were available for carrying the game, but Orianna actually took a big part in it, such as the shockwave as seen on your screen. And this is the strength of Orianna. You're able to crowd control the opponent champions with her shockwave. Alright, let's check the results of the voting. And Fly received 6 out of 11 votes. And 5 went to Keen. So Africa Freaks was able to take Game 1. Let's see what happens in Game 2.